Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. My name's Tara. If you're new here, welcome on in. And if you've been here before, welcome back. I hope you had an amazing weekend and ate all of the foods. We are on episode 8 of Arcane, and I'm genuinely terrified because I just have a feeling we're in like the thick of it and I'm scared. Thank you all so much for hanging out though. I cannot believe we've made it this far and the new year is right around the corner. New year, new shows. I'm so excited to do this with you. We left off completely, honestly, like traumatized. Episode 7, I think, has to be one of the most emotional ones for me so far. I didn't expect it to be emotional, and realistically, nothing technically... You know what? It was tragic. It was a tragic episode. A lot happened. We lost Marcus. Jinx and Echo had that fight, which I really hope Echo's still alive. Makes me sad just thinking about it. The whole Echo and like Jinx, like slow motion 2D fight was so epic. I loved that. Honestly, why should we wait? Let's get into episode 8. That's probably a good thing to mention. Also, it just gave a warning above. There are strobing effects and potentially flashing lights. So if you are sensitive to those things, please be cautious when watching this, as I would hate for anything to happen. Just please be warned. Okay? Thank you.
Of the Battle of Heimerdinger. He offered me a gold coin for every blade I retrieved from the Fallen. Said we needed the steel.
Kino says war is a failure of statecraft.
Your brother thinks he can talk his way out of anything. He fancies himself a fox among the wolves. But mark me, child. If you want to last in this world, you must learn to be both the fox and the wolf.
We'll
Oh?
paint the walls in gold. She should have a kind, fat face, clever to charm her subjects, but pliable so we can mold her.
Perhaps she could be my daughter.
You'd give me a throne.
I will give you the world, child. If you prove you can take it.
What?
She won't make trouble for us. Strip her of her possessions and send her to the far colonies.
She's a symbol of the old regime. Kill her now. Only one must die. Let her live and you may need to kill thousands.
We can show the people we are merciful.
A wolf has no mercy.
What does she mean by her people? Like, where was that child from? Like, what the heck? Where was that girl from? I might have missed something. I apologize. Please let me know down below the relevance. Oh, they're sleeping together. Okay.
Will you be okay? I'll be right back.
Jinx!
She's not... There's no way Jinx is dead. Not a chance.
It's gone.
What?
It was all for nothing.
How to feel right now. I really do actually kind of like how much Silko cares about Jinx. I truly do, because I feel like it's deeper than just her being a weapon for him. I really feel like that connection that he has with her, it's so much more to him, I think. My opinion. Could be very wrong, and I'm open to that. But for now, this is how I'm thinking. Where's Echo?
Sir, we've secured the area. I've got orders to escort you back into the city. Sir? You alright?
Ew. Gross. Ugh. The wolf is coming out.
Who lives here? Another counselor friend of yours?
We were so worried. Thank goodness you're safe.
And you found a stray.
This is Vi. She's from the Undercity.
So I see. Could we have a word, Caitlin?
You have to speak to the council.
Speak to the council. You understand you've broken several laws.
She was doing what she thought was right.
I'll take responsibility.
You're a councillor's daughter. Your actions reflect on the entire body.
My actions? You know what else reflects on the council? It's citizens living on the streets, being poisoned, having to choose between a kingpin who wants to exploit them and a government that doesn't give a shit.
Caitlin,
That looks painful.
I'll schedule an audience.
Thank you.
You and your friend can address the council yourselves. I'd suggest you prepare accordingly.
Okay, Caitlin's mom, pop off. Ew. It's so icky.
I believe I can save her, but the process will be demanding. Sometimes death is a mercy. She can take it. And before I begin, I must know. Are you prepared to lose her?
Jinx! Jinx!
She won't die, Doctor. She can't.
Please understand this is for your own sanity. I too once had a daughter.
Where'd she go?
Thought I might bend you here. You know, when I ask my mates what Silko's up to, your name's first out of their mouth. Sevika is out in the harbor, or Sevika paid the knuckleheads a visit. You're a scary lady.
Get to your point.
You run a tight ship, don't you? Except it's not your ship. It's his. And Jinx's.
This is your plan? Undermine Soko by making a half-ass play of my ego? Gotta hand it to you, Finn. Every time I think you can't get dumber, you dig a new load.
Let's be plain then. He's slipping. The Undercity is devolving into chaos, and somehow I get the feeling he isn't up there balancing booksheets. Ego is one thing, brains another.
He's got a point.
You aren't the only one dissatisfied with his performance. There's bigger fish than Silko.
I kind of like that guy. Cannot remember his... Wait, she literally just said it and I cannot remember his name. It's been a long day. But I kind of like him. His character's kind of interesting.
Elora, you didn't have to come out to meet me.
What are you doing here, Mother?
Can I not visit? I've heard stories of Piltover's hospitality.
She's a scary lady.
You didn't sail halfway across the continent to sample the local cuisine.
It's been over a decade, Mel.
Since you banished me.
Such drama. I sent you here to oversee our family's interests and grow yourself, which you have.
You said perhaps your sentimentality will be more at home with those soft-spined idealists overseas.
You have your father's memory.
Don't try to ingratiate yourself with me.
Mel.
Or that.
Your brother's gone.
What happened?
He crossed the wrong man. I was distracted. That's a mistake I can't take back. Your Jace Talus has turned his eye to Hextech weaponry.
I knew it.
War is coming. You've let the problems of your Undercity fester too long.
Piltover isn't like Noxus. War isn't our first and every recourse. I sponsored Hextech to protect the city, not burn it to the ground.
It's not conjecture. It's a fact. Weapons can't be unmade, and they are always used. I'm here to help guide you to the right decisions.
I don't need your guidance.
We'll see. I'm
Who
off
is-
to sample the local cuisine.
What? I like bye.
We'll present our case to the council tonight.
You did all this yourself? Without even going down there? And I thought Powder could get obsessed.
What happened to her? It's not your fault.
When my parents were still alive, me and Powder used to share a bed like this, except maybe half the size. We played a game where we pretended to be bigger and bigger monsters. So she would say, "I'm a slug monster with venom for ooze." And I would say, "Well, I'm a slug eating crab with razor spikes." Sometimes I'd get carried away and she'd get scared. I didn't want her to start crying and wake my parents up, so I pretended to chase my own monsters away. I'd say, "No monster's gonna get you when I'm here." Then a real monster showed up.
Was not ready for that.
You know, Powder, you're stronger than you think.
I'm so sorry, Powder.
Your sister is Jinx. I understand this must be painful. I'm afraid it will only get worse.
What have you done?
I saved her life.
Where is she? He's he's so little. He's such a cutie.
Right, watch it for a while.
What's he doing there?
Oh.
Huh?
Like this. Get away from her.
But that's so cool. Ugh.
Though these blades seem improperly pitched.
You're wrong. It's designed for the fissures. Air is denser.
Oh. Are you all right, lad?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just sprained my ankle. Are you Counselor Heimerdinger?
It's just Heimerdinger now.
What are you doing on this side of the river?
I wanted to offer my assistance to the citizens of the Undercity, but it seems I'm unwelcome. What is it?
We're having the exact same day.
She's very intense.
Do they teach military history at your academy, Mr. Tallis?
It's, Counselor Tallis. And I'm not sure.
The Alorian general, Sonam Palak, used to find ways to meet his enemies blindfolded. He said a man's mind hides behind his body. Somehow I doubt he ever tried this.
You're Mel's mom.
Among other things. Squeeze, child. You won't break it.
I do have other matters, so if you'll excuse me.
The threat of the Undercity is real. Your leadership is impotent.
We may not be Noxus, but Piltover isn't as helpless as you think.
Who said anything about Piltover? The Council is the problem. The mind hiding behind the body. Navigating your current crisis requires expertise you lack.
Do you know what the success rate for Senior Academy inventors is? 3%. We're no strangers to failure. What makes this the city of progress is that we keep trying until we get it right. So thank you for your advice, Mrs. Medorda. But I have a city to run.
Wait, I have experience. I want you to succeed here, Jace. To grace the world with Hextech. But if you don't accept certain realities, I fear you'll end up like General Palek. Slaughtered with your eyes closed.
We need to act before anyone else gets killed.
Perhaps Marcus was operating independently. What could anyone in the Undercity offer him that he didn't have up here?
It's not what they offered him. It's what he had to lose.
Counselors, my daughter has a unique insight into our situation.
Thank you. Counselors, this is Vi. She was born in the Undercity. Even though we failed her in countless ways, she risked everything to show me what life is really like down there. People are starving, sick, ravaged by Shimmer. They live in constant fear of the coordinated efforts of violent crime lords. One man leads these efforts, Silko.
We've done investigations of Silko. They yielded no such level of organization.
And who led these investigations?
What does the Silko even want from us?
He believes the Undercity should be independent. He calls it the Nation of Zorn.
What about these? Do you know who made them?
No. Well,
Her name is Jinx.
This Jinx has the gemstone. Then we have to go in by force.
That could trigger war.
There are good people down there.
Bad ones, too.
Even if we wanted to invade, they have Shimmer.
We have Hextech.
What happened to you?
We've been talking about talking for weeks now. They're still cleaning the blood off the bridge. When do we say enough is enough?
Jace, you don't know war. I do. It must be our last resort. There may be a diplomatic solution.
She's right.
What? You want to negotiate with him?
It may be the only way to avoid further bloodshed.
This is insane. Did you learn nothing? You can't talk to him. He hates you. Everything you stand for. He will never back down.
Enforcers, please escort them out.
Forget it. I remember where your fancy damn door is.
Wait! Where are you going?
I don't know. Back where I came from? Seems like that's what everyone up here wants.
I can fix this.
You can't. This is how things are, how they've always been. I was so stupid to think it could change.
There must be something else we can do. Some other way. We'll make a new plan. We have to try.
We tried, okay? It wasn't enough. Top side and bottom, oil and water, that's all there is.
What about us?
Oil and water.
wasn't meant to be.
No.
You're just saying that.
Do yourself a favor, Cupcake. Go back to that big, shiny house of yours and just forget me, okay?
No. What?
Victor, I've been working on a private project for a couple of weeks now. Victor, I've been working on this for a year now. Victor. Victor, I was hoping you might take a look at something I've been working on. Victor, I was inspired by your... Everything you do inspires me.
No, that can't. That can't.
For a character that had little to no relevance or like personal relationship with us, that really blows. My heart is aching. Why is he doing this?
You want to make Soko pay for what he's done?
I could have you arrested.
You guys really like to bandy that threat around. You ever been to Stillwater?
No.
So you just wave an arm, have someone dragged off, don't bother to find out what it does to someone being stuffed in a stone box for weeks or months or even years?
Yeah. I want to make Silko pay.
I want in.
There is no in. You heard the council.
Fuck the council. You said you were tired of doing nothing. That's the only sensible thing that came out of anyone's mouth tonight.
I'm not a vigilante.
No. You're a victim. This so people notice you when you raise your hand in the boardroom?
We built them for mining the fissures.
Someone close to me had a pair of these. You're the first person Caitlin looked for when we made it to topside. Of everyone up here, you're the one she trusted to do something. Soko controls the Undercity with Shimmer. Shut down his supply, and it's only a matter of time before his own people turn on him.
And how do we do that?
Take out his manufacturing facilities. Hit him hard and fast before he can react. We got a deal, pretty boy?
That hand. Okay, Jace. Do something! No! 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 Oh my god, please. She's so cool! Look at Jace! So cool. That took a turn. No! What the heck was that? What the heck was that ending? What is that? What the heck? What the heck? Okay, wow, there was a lot to unravel there. I'm a little confused. Were those like mostly children in the Silko area thingy, the shimmer area? That's really sad. Or I feel like it was like a level. That's crazy though. Those weapons are mad powerful. Jace was like really feeling it. We were just like given a lot of information and I'm not totally sure what to do with it. I feel like Caitlyn, if she's alive, is going to be pretty upset to find out that Jace and Vi did that, but like they didn't have a choice. I kind of like Vi working with Jace, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's kind of cool. It's an interesting dynamic because like they don't want a war per se. Yeah, Silko is a bad guy. I think we're all well aware of that by now. What did you guys think of this episode? Doesn't this mean there's only one episode left? That makes me like actually cry. This one was pretty political. I still don't really understand the relevance of the counselor's mom, Mel's mom. I don't really get her yet because like I don't really know the relevance. Like I know that they are another country or whatever that does business sometimes with them, but like I feel weird about it in terms of like what does she mean? Is she the reason everybody died? She's a very intense woman. like very intense. And she is very war forward. So I think we were given a lot of information this episode, which means next episode should be a wild one. Thank you all so much for watching and hanging out with me. Let me know what your thoughts are down below, and please let me know if I missed anything. I cannot wait to see where Echo and Heimerdinger ended up because I love both of them. I really do. Echo, like, maybe Echo's the best character. Maybe that's what we need to decide on. I don't know. There's so many good characters, and they've all had such intense character growth that I genuinely, like, I am in love with this show. You do not need to play the game to love this show. Now, do I question certain characters? Absolutely, but I think it's because I know about the game. But this show on its own is fantastic, and I cannot wait to see. I cannot wait. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you all immensely. Don't forget to follow the socials down below, and if you liked what you saw, don't forget to like, subscribe, hang out. Do you leave a comment about who your favorite character is thus far? Or maybe you should leave a comment telling me what you think Silko's favorite candy is. If you've made it this far, please let me know what you think Silko's favorite candy is. Cannot wait to watch episode 9 with you. I will catch you next time.